centric, 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 centric.
There's no stopping Jim Brown on an effort like this. He goes over the top and into the end zone for his 5th touchdown of the day.
Have you ever seen an image of strength? Like this. A picture of power. Like this. A portrait of courage. Like this. Ask yourself these questions, because the answers tell you how superhuman this man really was. Ask yourself these questions, because his whole life, that's what Jim Brown was about.
We cannot make exception to these laws just because a person happens to be black or white.
Forcing the world to ask why things were the way they were, and how the rest of us could force change.
This is Jim Brown.
He had power. You ain't see nobody knock him down. Look at the film. You don't see nobody knock him
Most
back.
devastating ball carrier in the history of football.
He was born in the South, St. Simon's Island off the coast of Georgia in 1936, and raised in the North, a small town on Long Island, where his legend as an athlete began. Any sport Jim Brown played, he dominated. From football to basketball to track to lacrosse. Even though there's little video of him playing that last one, there were those who said there's never been a better lacrosse player who walked the earth. But football was the game that lifted him to stardom. First at Syracuse University, where he was an All-American, and then in Cleveland with the Browns. His NFL career began in 1957, and he played in the league for 9 years, absolutely dominating the sport and rewriting the record book, setting a new standard for how a running back could rule the game with a combination of speed, force, and will. But Jim Brown was so much more than arguably the greatest football player of all time. That was clear when he retired before he turned 30 to become a new kind of pioneer. A black action star in the movies. A Hollywood leading man who refused to be cornered into how the world cast him. And that was just the start of the legacy he built outside the football field. During the Civil Rights Movement, he was front and center in the fight to earn blacks economic opportunities. And in 1967, he organized the famed Cleveland Summit to support Muhammad Ali and his refusal to serve in Vietnam. Then, in the 1980s, he founded the AmeriCAN program to provide outreach to gang members and kids in juvenile detention facilities to give them education, hope, and a chance when no one else would.
We have changed many, many lives, and as I stand here right now, our people can carry out the work. They don't need me. And when I leave here, they can still carry out the work and they don't need me.
Even if he sometimes looked like Superman, Jim Brown wasn't a perfect man. But he was one of the most important figures ever to make a mark in the landscape of sports and society. He changed the game of football with his play. He redefined the limits of what a black man could be in America through his strength, his power, and his courage. He never stopped looking for ways to make the country better for those of us who followed in his footsteps. Rest in power, Jim Brown. We'll keep doing the work in your name.
There's no stopping.
They said we ain't getting no sound. Justin said we ain't getting no sound, Kyle.
Well, it sounds like sound to me.
Mic check 1 2. We good? We good, Justin?
That's what it is. If you can't hear us, let us know, man. We got the coldest sound man in the game, man. They gonna make sure
the
everything's
best
straight.
engineer in the city.
Second game of the season, we at Jacksonville. What you think about that?
Man, Jacksonville, you know, I like their quarterback. I like their running back. But they, you know, they ain't messing with the Chiefs.
Same thing. That's what I say. Same thing. Y'all came in here in the playoffs, got y'all hat brought to y'all.
Yeah.
We're going to come down there to Florida, even though y'all don't want no immigrants down there. We're going to come to Florida and fuck y'all up.
Yeah, you're going to get another lesson by Mahomes. Oh, that's the game they take in Miami, too.
Yeah. That's like the what week?
That's like
that's week 9.
Week 9 on there.
Week 9, we see Tyreek. They didn't want Tyreek to come to Kansas City because he might get a hot dog thrown at him. He might get a soda or a beer pushed in his face when he coming out of that tunnel. You hear me?
I wish he could have came.
Overseas.
I wish he would have came because he would have got some love. He did help us win our first Super Bowl, but then he would have got his ass tore out the frame right after we give him some love.
Give him some love.
You know, he helped us win our first Super Bowl.
That was then.
Tyreek probably gonna end up in our Ring of Honor. Don't get it twisted.
What?
Oh, come on, man.
Tyreek.
Come on now.
Stay your country ass where you at, nigga. Go on, run down there to Miami with Tagliavua and hope he throw you some touchdown passes like the Magic Man.
You mean Tua Galova?
I wouldn't care what his name is. Maybe I'm the one had the concussions. You hear me? Straight up. That's what it is.
Then we play them Bears week 3.
You know they had to put the black quarterback against our black quarterback.
You know what? I like Fields though. That's gonna be a hard fought game. That ain't gonna be no easy game, right?
Where we at? We at home for that game. They gotta come here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They gotta come here. Come on. We welcome you, Chicago. We will show y'all what a real black quarterback is all about. That's what it is.
Then we face your boy, Aaron.
Oh boy.
Aaron.
That's Stephen A. Smith boy.
Aaron Rodgers.
He better hope. What's his name?
Sauce Gardner.
Man, he better hope he even show up a little bit. But it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
We got a whole list of receivers that anybody could show up on any given day.
Now, this game week 5. Reason why I say that game worries me because I don't think they gonna make us raise up to the level. You know how the Chiefs did, like certain teams. We looking forward to next week. Because we play Denver the following week. They're going to overlook. We're going to beat them, but I don't know if we're going to do what we do.
Kirk Cousins ain't been a good quarterback since he played in Michigan State.
He's a good daytime quarterback. He's a horrible nighttime quarterback.
Well, we playing, what time
we play him at 425, so he might be, his game might be a little bit, and they at home.
I have no faith in Kirk Cousins or any of his abilities. So, Kirk, no. That what's his name? We
gotta watch out for Jefferson. You know he a beast. That wide receiver monster. But you know one thing about it, as long as the Chiefs defense don't give up more than 27 points a game, we might go undefeated this year. That's it.
Jefferson.
That's it.
What's their running back? Delvin. He all right.
He all right. He ain't what he was when he first came out.
He all right, man. You know, but Kirk, man, I'm gonna say it right here. Chiefs going up there, they're going to win, and Kirk is going to go throw 3 interceptions because he's a bum.
He ain't no bum. He just ain't what we got. But he ain't no bum. There's a lot of teams would love to have Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is a bum. I would like to put that out there for the world to know.
That's enough for Minnesota. We see them Broncos next week. Your old Russell.
Where them Denver fans at? We don't care
about a lot of them in
Denver
town.
Fans. I don't know how y'all need to go back to the Mile High, man. This is Chiefs Kingdom. What my dude say? Red Kingdom. Y'all better get up on it, man. Straight up. We play them on Thursday night. Where's it at? That's here in Kansas City. Yeah. Thursday night.
Yeah,
Chiefs victory. You know
we're
what
gonna
it
whoop
is.
up on them.
We don't care nothing about a Russell, nothing.
Then we play them Chargers the next week on week 7 in KC again.
Are they still supposed to be our biggest competition in the AFC West?
They ain't start talking about them yet, but you know they always seem to be. The last 3 years they've been predicted to be better than us, so we all know how that worked
They had
out.
a winning record the last 3 years. Shit.
Man, enough about them Chargers. Then we play Broncos again. So hold on.
We playing Denver 2 out of 3 weeks. Then we
That's
got to go
weird.
to the Mile High.
Hey, has that ever happened?
Yeah, this happened before. They did it before. As a matter of fact, if not last year, the year before, they played Denver like that. Played them 1 week, played somebody else, then played them again.
Because normally they make you play the division game towards the end of the season, so that way
we got a division game towards the end of the season. That's why it's to be announced. They don't know if it's going to be on prime time or what. They hope it be the last game of the season is against the Chargers. They hope that it be some type of significant game so they could put it as a primetime game.
Do Chargers still got Staley as their coach?
Man, do the Chargers still have any hope?
No. As long as they got that boy Staley, it's over with.
I don't care nothing about a charge.
And then we play the old Tyreek coming to town.
Coming off the bye week.
Throwing up the deuces.
Man, he ain't going to throw no motherfucking deuces on the Chiefs. You heard what Chris Jones said. All right. Coming off the bye week, we got Philly coming to Kansas City.
Rematch of the Super Bowl.
Same thing. Same thing. Just like that. You ain't know what about
Then we play the Raiders. You know we're going to whoop their butts. Green Bay, you know we're going to whoop up on them now. Buffalo Bills. They always try to give us a little trouble.
Come on back to Kansas City, Buffalo.
We owe them. They beat us last year at home, didn't they?
Man, I wouldn't
Yeah,
care
we owe
nothing
them.
about the regular season.
We owe them.
If they want to come here and win on the regular season, y'all hope y'all can. Maybe y'all can, maybe y'all will, maybe y'all won't. Kansas City is finna show y'all with a whole nother year of practice and being in Texas and OTAs and training camp with these receivers, what they gonna do to y'all, Kadarius Toney?
Oh, yeah. You know, once like Patty Mahomes already been having them down in the Texas doing their thing. Now they did OTAs doing their thing.
Now, after that, we going to New England.
The Patriots.
We going to New England?
Yep. After
For
we
what?
to play the New England Patriots.
For what?
Monday
What we
night.
going to New England for? Why is it on a Monday night?
Because Bill Belichick against
Man,
Andy
why?
Reid, the two top coaches in today's time.
Don't
It's
they
a nice
know?
storyline. It's a nice storyline, but y'all know what's gonna happen. Matt Jones ain't
He's
got
a
nothing.
nobody.
He ain't got nothing coming.
He is a nobody.
He ain't got
He ain't
nothing
done
coming.
nothing in this league. Any Alabama quarterback has never done anything in the NFL.
No,
Remember that.
no, right about that. Then we play the Raiders again. We gonna
The
talk
Raiders
about them.
again. Hold on. That's on we play 2 Monday games in a row.
Back to
the first
back.
one is a Monday night game against the New England Patriots. Then they play again the following Monday on Christmas at what time is that? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock our time. But you know what it is. We're gonna have fun, opening presents, and getting a Chiefs victory. Of course.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt. Then we
Forget
play them Bengals.
Garoppolo.
You know, man, Bengals always play us tough. They do, man. Come on now. You know they do. Man, you know they do. That's really our rival. To
don't
me,
care
to me,
about
that's
no-
our rivals. It ain't Buffalo like they thought it was gonna be. It ain't the Broncos. The Bengals is the Chiefs' rival. They play us tough every time. We done finally split the record. No, they beat us last year twice. We only
They
done
ain't
beat them
beat us
once.
twice last year.
They beat us in the regular season, then year before last, they beat us in the regular season, and then beat us in the playoffs.
Who's the Super Bowl champs?
You're right, but their record is still 3-1 against them. You're right about that.
I don't care
Bottom
about
line
the
is that rain.
Bengals.
Bottom line is that rain.
They
The
gotta
Bengals
come to
always
Kansas
play us
City.
tough, man. Joe Burrow, they always play us tough.
They got to come to Kansas City, man. We ain't tripping out the Bengals. Because we know the Arrowhead crowd going to do what it do. Because they are the loudest crowd in all of the world of
Documented.
any sports.
Of any outside stadium, the
Any
loudest.
outside stadium.
The loudest.
That's what it is.
And that's crazy because, over in Europe, they got soccer stadiums that hold 150,000.
I want to know where they at.
Them soccer stadiums?
They hold 150,000.
Them stadiums over there, them big old stadiums
Where?
over there. The Premier League? You ain't never watched no Premier League.
I ain't seen no 150,000.
150 plus in them Premier Leagues. What they call it football.
Why they don't
Football.
take the American football and put it over there in one of them stadiums?
Because it ain't football over there. Football is soccer in certain parts of the world.
I understand that, but they take the game and send it to London.
Now that game in Germany, it might be
Germany.
held in one of them soccer stadiums. I'm not sure where they're gonna hold. I think it's gonna be at the Wembley Stadium. They're gonna play over in Germany. You know what? Let's bounce off days. I want to ask you, which fans you think is gonna appreciate if it was here? You think the Chiefs fans would appreciate, American fans appreciate it more than the Germany fans?
You said what now?
Which fans gonna appreciate that game more? If it was here in America and the Chiefs, or would it be over there in Germany?
Of course, the American fans.
I don't think so. I think the Germany fans would appreciate it more because it don't happen that often over there.
They
And
don't
love
even
football.
know what real football is.
They do. Yeah, bro. They got a whole. Come on now. They know what football is. That's why we there. They know it's American football.
They know, the America know that they're going to spend some money. That's what that's all about. It's all about
It's always
the money,
about
man.
the bottom line. But I think they're gonna appreciate it more than what the
I
American
got to
fans
see this.
would.
I got to see this. I would like to see the fans at the game if they really amped up and you know, all into the game. How, because when they go to Mexico City,
Yeah.
them people be into it.
Yeah.
Them Mexicans them people be into the game.
Yeah, you know, we got a whole Mexican broadcast that be at the Chiefs Stadium.
Yeah. Now,
so
when they
yeah.
go to London, them people be into the game. You hear me?
Yeah.
It be live wire. I don't remember the last game that was in Germany, but maybe they've been there already before. But I want to see what they do.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I want to see how many Kansas City fans is worldwide, because I guarantee you it's popping. They wearing that motherfucking red and gold all across the world.
No doubt. We like the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Don't speak
worldwide.
on the Cowboys, peeps. Hold up.
We
ain't
like the
going there.
Cowboys. You know how the Cowboys was a worldwide. Everybody knew the Cowboys. That's how the Chiefs is, man.
All right,
No
speaking of the Chiefs, right? Me and you, we've been having this big issue, right? Because in your mind, you believe that our number one linebacker is being overused.
That's right. He needs
Who is
some
Nick
rest.
Bolton? Y'all know Nick Bolton. He the one that ran the fumble back for the touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he number 32.
That
He took over Matthew number.
M-I-C-C-O-U vet.
That boy out of Missouri, yeah. To me, he's one of the best linebackers in all of football. So
Yeah, he top five.
I'm
no
gonna
doubt.
say this though. His snaps, you know what I mean? Like what he do as far as like his snaps and you know what I'm saying, his snap percentage, he's right around where he's supposed to be. The average football player, whether it's offense or defense, they train to run about 50 to 60 plays a game.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
Right.
So if he's got an average of 60 plus snaps a game, that means he's in there. They got packages where linebackers come out, linebackers come in, you know.
But he didn't get a chance to do that last year. He was in there on all the
Because
packages.
he do good at everything. He's
Right.
the best.
He does, but
He's
he needs
supposed to be
a
in
break.
there.
I believe he need a break. That's why we picked up Tranquil, one of the best coverage linebackers. So that way, when dime package, maybe even nickel, Nick can get some rest. If it ain't number for one play, 2 plays, he needs a breather. Because towards the end of the season last year, was plenty of tackles he missed that he should have made. I believe he was tired.
No,
He
no,
was
I don't
tired.
believe
At the end of the season, tiredness. He didn't play that much football in college, so it's like, whoa, what is this? I'm telling you, he need that rest. But Tranquil gonna come in on them dime packages. You still got Willie Gay, one of the best coverage linebackers. That's gonna give him a breather. That way he gonna be fresh in towards the end in the playoff of the season.
What is he gonna be for? This is not basketball. You know, I can see in basketball, oh, we want our LeBron to be fresh during the end of the season. Woo, woo, woo. Every game counts in the NFL.
It does. Yeah.
Every game counts. So if you telling me you need a break, You need a break. That means we don't need to pay you as much. That means we don't
So
need to.
he can't get tired.
He trains to not be tired.
Shit, man. Defense, you use a lot more energy on the defensive side of the ball than the offensive side of the ball.
No.
Way more energy. He wrestling 300-pounders all game long.
He ain't wrestling no three. His job is not to get. That's what them linemen is for, to hold up.
That's
them
if
300
they
pounds.
can, but if they don't, he got to wrestle.
So you saying, hold on, what you trying to tell me is that, like, players, if they play too many snaps, that you need to save them for the end of the year if they're good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
So if that's being said, why we don't take Patrick Mahomes out of the game and rest him some plays so he could be fresh when the playoffs come around?
It's a different beast on that defensive side of the ball. You use way more energy on the defense than you do offensive.
Why?
Because you wrestling 300-pounders, you always
He
running.
don't play on the line.
You reacting.
He
You
don't play on the line.
He's still a linebacker. He's in the middle. He got to take on some linemen sometime.
His job is to avoid the blocks, if he even have to deal with blocks,
If he
and
have
get
to.
to the ball.
If he have to, but he
So
had to
every
this
play
year.
he's not touching the lineman.
Not every
he's
play,
not.
but every play he running around.
That's what he supposed to do. That's what they get paid to do, run around.
But he still need a breather, man. On dime packages,
That nigga better take a
nickel
break.
packages.
He better take
Go
a
on
break
put
when
Tranquil,
the Magic Man is
go on
out there
put
on the
Tranquil
field.
and Willie Gay in there and let him get a breather.
I don't
You don't
believe
need
that.
to be on the field 100%.
Your
of the
best
time.
players are supposed to be on the field whenever they are available. Right or wrong?
Right, but when he's tired, he need a break.
He ain't never told the people he tired.
Because he's a rookie, you don't want to take yourself off the field.
He
as
wasn't
that.
no rookie last year.
He's still second year in the league. He's still young. You don't want to be.
He the best
you don't wanna do
already.
this. You don't want to do this at that. He
He the
gonna
best
stay
already.
out there. You gonna stay out there, man.
That's
But
what he supposed to do. He get paid. Man, look at them players. Look at the players who had the most snaps. You know what I mean? The players who had the most snaps last year. You know what I mean? They teams ain't even make the playoffs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what is the point? He supposed to be out there. Okay, we got your boy. Your boy averaged 67 a game. Jacksonville. He was out there. They made the playoffs. Okay. Zaire Franklin out of Indianapolis. He averaged 67 snaps a game. They didn't make the playoffs.
Nope.
He averaged that many snaps because his offense couldn't hardly stay on the damn field. So he got to be out there.
Yep.
So he supposed to tell the people, save me in case we make the playoffs. You hear me? No.
I ain't saying it like that.
No,
but
that's what I hear. Hold on, look at your boy, C.J. Mosley out of the Jets. He averaged 68 snaps a game. So if he averaged 68 snaps a game, I mean the offense wasn't doing too good at keeping the defense off the field.
Right.
And so therefore, he got to average a whole lot of snaps. I don't agree with that. I say your best players stay on the field. Christian Kirksey, Houston, 67 snaps a game. You hear me? Come on, man. Them people supposed to be out there.
Man, nigga need a break, man.
Who need a break?
Nick needs some rest, man. He gonna have to can't play him out to death like that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if y'all give him a break, give him a deduction in pay. You hear me? They don't deserve to pay if they ain't ready to play.
Nah,
That's how it go. That's how it go.
Right
Right or wrong. If he can't be out there for the average amount of plays a game, why is we gonna pay him anything over than what he supposed to make? Over than anything average. He's just an average player. If you only play the average amount and you want breaks in here and there, you play less than the average amount. You just an average player. We're not gonna pay you nothing but average player money. Sit your ass on the sideline to soak up some of that oxygen, nigga. There it is. We gotta get into this rule change. You say you don't like the rule change.
Yeah, man, this rule change to where if you fair catch the ball inside the 25, inside the 10, inside the goal line, they're going to put it at 25-yard line.
Do you think that'll affect the game?
Well, they trying to say it's supposed to keep injuries down, but the people still running down the field colliding before he fair
gonna do
catch.
that. Yeah,
I think eventually they're going to
definitely
phase
do
it all the way out. They ain't just put it on the 25-yard line. That's what I think eventually going to happen. But then that's going to take away jobs, because then why you need all them special teams? Some people only team just for special teams. Look at that one dude, Slater, that played for the New England Patriots. He done made a whole career just on special teams.
Well, some players do that.
Yeah.
Some players in the league are nothing but
Right.
backups.
But if they take
and
away the
remain
kickoff,
backups.
why you need them?
Free money. Free money. I like free money. You hear me? If y'all gonna pay me just to run sprint down this field, you know what I'm saying, on a play that don't mean nothing, thank you. I appreciate it. Make my life. I might play, instead of playing 10 years, I might play 13, 14 now. You did? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It's gonna take away jobs, man. I ain't cool with
But
that.
at the same time, if you don't want them players to get it at the 25-yard line and you think that they're going to fair catch, squib kick. What's wrong with the squib?
Squib kicking, yeah. Might well. Like I said,
Man,
just don't
squib.
just don't have no kickoff. Just put it right on the 25-yard line.
No, you can't say that.
All we got for to look to is punt returns.
You can't say that. No.
That's the way. Because if I was a special teams or if I was a head coach, fair catch every time. We guaranteed to get on the 25-yard line. Well, I'll take a chance on catching it on the 5.
But how
and
many
only get to the
players?
15.
How many players is really gonna fair catch it? And like, if you catch the ball, like, let's say the team kick it out, and it's going to the 10, a player's gonna feel in their mind that, hell, nigga, I might could run this motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it at the 15, the 12, the 10.
But if I know I got a guaranteed 25-yard line start every time. That's a chance you take. Maybe you can, maybe you
I don't
don't.
think the mindset of a player would go to that.
If a coach tell him to do it, he gonna do it. Fair catch every time.
That's like saying, hey, I know you right there by the goal line, but just drop to the ground. You know what I mean? Just drop to the ground. Not every player's gonna do that. Motherfuckers want that motherfucking notoriety. I want to show the team what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I want that motherfucker.
If a coach tell you to fair catch it and you want to show what you gonna do, who you think they gonna put out there? Somebody that gonna fair catch it. You show what you gonna do on another team.
In my mind, I think that was more geared towards sometimes the up mans have to come back to catch it. So if they fair catch it, it just give them a 25. I don't think the back man that's already back there, the kick returner, is gonna have it in his mindset to be like, I'm fair catching this.
Shit, I don't know. That's just kind of smart coaching though. If you know you're gonna get at 25-yard every time, why take a chance on not getting there?
But if they kicking it and you get it, you catching it at the 15, a player in their mind gonna be like, man, I can get more than 10 yards.
Yeah. But they ain't kicking it that short. It's always in the end zone.
About the 10. It's anywhere from the goal line to the 10. Anywhere from the goal line to the 10, they feel like they gonna do what they do. I say they gonna take their chances with it. I don't think it's gonna really have a big impact on the game. I think it's gonna be more so less for the fullback that got to drop back and catch it at the 17 or something. You know what I mean? Just so he ain't gotta.
Well, we'll see how it works out. It's supposed to be like a 1-year trial, and they gonna see how it work out after this 1 year if they gonna make it permanent.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you know, that's something that they kind of got from the XFL. XFL kind of did something like that, but you know, the NFL ain't gonna be like, "Thank you, XFL, for giving us something." They gonna be, "Oh, we done thought of something."
Okay, check this out. Check this out. I want to know. This is totally off the record. This is for the fans at home. This is for the people that's watching. You know what I mean? We got 24 hours to do this. Tomorrow night we're gonna pick a winner, right? We want to know. What is the craziest thing that y'all put ranch on? Ranch sauce. You know what I mean?
Ranch.
We want to know the craziest thing that y'all
Ranch
put ranch
is only
on.
good for vegetables, raw vegetables, broccoli,
So whoever
cauliflower.
comes up with the most weirdest, craziest answer, and hell, shoot a video to let me see you eating it too. We're going to give y'all an opinion-hated prize package. You know what I mean? So you got 24 hours, make your bid. get the prize package. That's what we got for y'all. You know what I mean? Let's see what it is that all y'all put ranch on, cause I'm tired of this shit.
Man, some people put ranch on everything.
Okay, well, you know, one thing we can put ranch on is the motherfucking Lakers season.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's
hear
a done
me?
deal. Stick a fork in
It
'em.
is officially over. I am officially sick. My team is no more in the mix. You hear me?
Yeah. Well, you
So
know
the-
why they lost, man. AD didn't show up at all.
No. We can't say AD didn't
what-
show up.
AD didn't show up.
We
at
can't
all.
say he didn't show up because, you know, during the playoffs, he really kind of did his thing. You know what I mean? But what I want to know is this the end for LeBron? It needs to be.
I think he really want to try and see if he can get a chance to play with his son. No matter where his son go, I think he'll follow him. He can end up in Utah. LeBron gonna say, "Let's go ahead and this will be my farewell tour with my son."
You think it's all about that?
I think he
when,
wanna play
when
with his
do the
son.
son get to come to the league?
So you got to do at least 1 year in college.
Yeah.
So possibly after next year. So what's this 23, 25 season maybe? Will be the soonest he can play with his son. No,
man.
24. No, 25. I'm right. Yeah,
I
25.
don't even know where his son is with the high
His
school
son
thing.
supposed to go to his son decide with USC.
Oh, they did decide USC.
Yeah, he gonna go
'cause
to
he went-
USC.
There's somebody else son going there too. Who else son supposed to be going to USC with him? Decided
Another
they-
basketball superstar.
Another basketball superstar player's son said they going to USC with him. I had to figure that out. But, you know, in my mind, I almost feel like Father Time has caught up with my guy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he can lead a team no more the way he used to lead a team back in the day. You know what I mean? So for him, if he ever touches another ring, it would have to be like with other superstars.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's he at the point he's 38. Done been deep in the playoffs almost every year of his career, but what, 2, maybe 3 seasons he didn't make the playoffs. So he done played enough basketball for probably 3 or 4 careers, honestly. So you know what I mean? Yeah, it's because earlier this year when he was in playoffs, you know, he had that big run, have a 40-something, 38-point game. Next game, you know, he needs some help. He needs some serious
Well,
help.
let me ask you this. AD, him averaging 22 points, really almost 23, we'll say 23 points and 14 rebounds during the playoffs. Do you think that that was adequate enough for them to be able to step off into the finals and at least get there?
What did he get this last game? What was his stats on this last game?
The last game?
The last game they just lost. What was his numbers in that one?
We have to look it up. We can look it up, but what I'm saying is the 22, in my mind, AD got to score 28, almost 30 points a game.
Right.
And be that dominating factor. He's a dominating factor when it comes to the defense on the inside, but where else was they getting it from? You know who dropped the ball to me the most?
Who?
D'Angelo Russell.
Well,
they traded to get these dudes that they thought was going to be a perfect fit for the team, especially when, you know, the playoffs came around. And to me, D'Angelo Russell just like never got the memo that he was supposed to show up.
Yeah, you know, one of the knocks that have been on him is he can score some points, but defensively he's trash. He ain't gonna play no.
He's definitely
defense.
trash. He let Jamal Murray go for 30 in the first half.
Damn.
How do you let this motherfucking superstar dude go for 30 in the first half of a playoff game? It was so bad, they said, man, we're just going to put Schroeder out there. Let Schroeder handle him. Because Jamal Murray is eating your ass up. The nigga went for 30 in the first half.
Yeah, Jamal
of
took
game
full
3.
advantage
They
of
was
that
up
boy.
2-0. It's supposed to be a sense of urgency. And you let the man go for 30 in the first half?
Well, that's the coaches should have made a chance. He on the sideline seeing what's going on. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
You got to make some Marvin Ham.
Jenny, Miss Buss, Can you hear me talking to you? I believe I have the qualifications, the skill level, the mindset, and the know-how to be able to coach the Los Angeles Lakers. If you give me the position, I promise you, within 2 years, we'll have a championship hanging in the rafters.
Man, don't make that kind of promise.
Man, you got me fucked
It's
up.
hard
nigga.
to
I'm
win in
good,
basketball.
nigga. Man, what you mean?
Hard to win in basketball.
All you got to do is tell a nigga what to do. Give it to him. Give it to him. Nigga, you don't touch the ball, nigga, unless it's on a rebound. Yeah. You don't like it? Sit your ass over here on the bench.
That sounds good.
Get in the game, boy.
It sounds good.
Get in the game. You ready
First
to
of
do
all,
something?
you can't talk to no millionaire that way and expect a response.
Well, I'm saying one thing about it, though. If they millionaires, I'm going to be a millionaire, too. And if I'm the coach and if I'm running this show, they going to understand that it's what I say. It's
But most stars players, they make more money than the coach.
That's fine and dandy. So one of them need to coach then. Let
Hey.
LeBron be the coach.
He LeBron might need to do that Bill Russell thing,
Do
player
you
coach.
think that would work if LeBron was the coach?
His basketball IQ is off the chain. It wouldn't hurt.
But I'm saying, do you think he could coach the team
And
play
play?
at the same time?
I think that's what he was doing this year.
Anyway,
Right, he was already drawing up plays on the sideline and everything off timeouts.
who was? LeBron was?
Yeah, he drew up a play in the playoffs. They showed him like
I got to see that.
he already drawing up plays. So hey, he kind of was a player's coach. Cause Marvin Ham, did he have that kind of career where you can be like, all right, I'm gonna follow you?
The only thing I remember about Darvin Ham, I remember when he got drafted and stuff, but I remember the run he had when he was in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
He played with Texas Tech.
He was a hell of a college
You hear
ball
me?
player. He was a hell of
And
a
that
college ball
nigga
player.
went up for a dunk and he broke the board. He broke the rim. You hear me?
Yeah, he was
I'm
a hell of
talking
a
about
college
shattered the
ball player.
rim. The backboard. He shattered it.
Yeah.
And that was the highlight of his career.
So you think LeBron gonna retire? He said we'll see. He left it in the air.
I don't think he'll retire, but I think at this point in his career, he's got to be the GM, the coach, the player, the motivating teammate. He got to be, what else he got to be? He got to be the friend. He got to be he might as well be the dog whisperer, they pets. You hear me?
Yeah.
He got to be everything. But he don't have to physically show all the same skills that he used to have when it was 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. He had a hell of a last game. What, didn't he put up almost 40 this last game they got eliminated? I think
It's
it was about
a
40.
loss. I wouldn't care if he scored 60, 70 points. They lost. They
Bottom
got
line.
swept.
L. Oh shit, something wrong with our video on here. We're looking a little distorted. Yeah, like we got double vision going on. You know what that's about.
But you know what? If all his job is to wait on his son, go on take a few more checks, do what you do for another year or so. Wait on Bronny. Y'all tag team, win a championship. Look, hold on. This is the craziest thing, man, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how many people ever got a subscription to news. This is Sports News Weekly or something like that. But I was in a joint. I got a subscription to Sports News Weekly. And on the inside of it, they had an insert that was like a comic book. And it was when LeBron was first with Cleveland and he never left. So in the comic book, it had LeBron leaving. It had him leaving
Before
Cleveland.
all this happened.
It's before all this happened. I'm telling you, I wish I kept that little book. It had him leaving Cleveland, going to Miami, winning some championships. Then it had him coming back to Cleveland, winning a championship. Then it had him going to the Lakers and winning a championship, bro. Then it said he would play with his son before he retired.
Wow. All this
This is
happened
what
before.
the book said,
Wow.
man. This is a comic book, man. Them people thought I was joking when I said that that's what was going to happen.
That's crazy.
You hear me?
That's crazy.
Them people thought I was joking when I said that this was gonna happen, and now this is all coming into fruition. This is crazy. That's what made me think it's really scripted for real. You hear me? I don't know if it is or if it ain't, man, but they sure got a lot of people tuned in and a lot of money being made off of it.
So that was the one and only comic book you ever got from them?
That was a comic book. It was like an insert inside of the News Weekly regular magazine.
Huh.
I could not believe it, man. When
the
he went to
NFL is
Miami,
scripted, huh? I mean, the NBA is scripted, huh? That's what it sounds like
when
to
he
me.
went to Miami, I said, "What the fuck?" And then he went back to Cleveland. I said, "Oh," I said, "Nigga." And when they was talking that shit, we want Kawhi, we want Kawhi. When Kawhi was a free agent, I said, "I don't give a fuck," because I know, nigga, Brian, you hear me? And I'm a Brian hater, so you know what I mean. For me to see what all this shit come like this, it really kind of, made me know that it's some bigger powers, man, running all this shit, man.
That's crazy. He might want to go and play with old Victor Wembanyama. Did I say that right? Victor Wembanyama.
What's up with dude, though, man? Do you think he would come in the league and do any type of domination?
I don't know, man. The way the NBA is set up now, to where it really ain't no true big man, and they say his game is like a guard.
Have you seen him?
I ain't seen him play yet.
Listen, the dude got a shot.
Smooth,
man.
Look like KD.
Look like me, nigga, in my dreams. You hear me? Straight up. And then he got handles. He got handles like a point guard, like how they say AD used to have handles. He got handles right now as a 7-footer. He got handles, put a move on you. I'm talking about, man. But my only thing is he's so skinny.
Yeah, they gonna have to bulk him up a little bit.
And I say it can happen. You know why it can happen? Because if you remember anything, you remember Giannis.
Oh, yeah.
When Giannis first got to the league, he was a slim toothpick.
Mm-hmm.
Now Giannis is bulked up.
Yeah, they'll get him bigger. They'll add about 10 pounds to him so he can take a little bit of a beating. But I'm excited to see what he do. They said he's the they ain't had a prospect this highly anticipated since LeBron.
So with that being said, could Victor, let's just call him Wemby.
Yeah,
Can Victor Wemby be the face of the league since LeBron is on his way out?
I done told you the face of the league was going to be a foreigner. So, yeah, it could be. It could be. I told you that.
You know what? I didn't know what the hell you was talking about. But,
it could be a foreigner.
Now that I see how all this is playing out, and then he finna go get some of the best coaching because he going down there.
Old Pop. Still one of the top 5 coaches in the league.
Man, he finna get some of the best coaches that's going to turn him into something.
I think he might rejuvenate old Pop.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
San Antonio back?
I don't know if they back. They might need some help around him, but it might rejuvenate him as far as I think he was about tired of this new NBA, ready to go ahead and let it go. But it might rejuvenate him bringing in a young monster like this.
I think Victor Wemby is finna turn around and he may take the international star NBA player to another level.
Yeah.
He might take to another because he's a bad mother.
And only 18.
Whew. He over there dominating them dudes, and they're big league.
He's
they're
playing with grown men.
NBA, so to speak.
He's playing with grown men over there.
He's playing with grown men. He's dogging them out, man.
Oh yeah. He could be, man. He could be.
I don't remember, or I can't say I don't remember because. Oh, excuse me. I never really been on NBA TV until this year. Is it NBA TV? What is it? The app on your phone? It's the NBA app on your phone, right? The NBA app on the phone shows they have whole highlight reels dedicated to Victor Wemby. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And I never seen them do that before for nobody that's like not inside the NBA.
Right.
And so. Dude might be the truth, man. Dude might bring San Antonio back to prominent stature.
We'll see what happens with him, though. We'll definitely see what happens. But Celtics won. It's gonna be game 6, and they're gonna lose the game 6.
Hold on.
They're gonna lose. They're
Hold
gonna
on.
lose. Because the NBA told Miami, we can't end this yet because the Lakers got swept. We gotta make some more money.
Where's Brown L? Brown L, I need you to chime in on this. Brown L, that's my St. Louis partner. You hear me?
Yeah.
I need you to chime in
Well,
on this,
chime on
man.
in, Brown.
Because
Let's go.
he know, like I know, Jason Tatum is from where? St. Louis.
He from the town.
He from St. Louis.
Yeah.
He a bad mother.
He is.
You hear me?
He tough.
And
He
then
tough.
him teaming up, man, come on, man. Like, they brought Al Horford back.
Yeah.
They said, Al, come on back, get some of this free money. We need a big man down
And
there.
the last game they won was his best game of the series. Al Horford's
Man,
best
listen
game of the
to me.
series.
Jimmy Buckets is a bad man,
Yeah.
but he's the only superstar on that team. You hear me?
Yeah, he is. But
He's
they
the
got
only
a team,
superstar.
though.
But they got a deep team.
They got a deep
They
team.
team is deep. They got players that play, you know what I'm saying, this shit, man, and been doing it for a minute, man. I really like what they got going on. Spoelstra, I really still don't respect you as a coach, but I'm just saying, though, you got a good team down there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
He a
with
good
that being
manager of
said,
men. He a good manager of men.
So, this Boston Celtics team, they went to the finals last year.
They did. They did.
They know what it takes to get back and be a champion.
But no team has ever come back in basketball. I mean, no team has
We
ever come back
always
in
say-
basketball from 3-0 to win a
always say
series.
what
So
a
if
team
they
ain't
do
did.
it, they'll make history. That's for sure.
We always say what a team ain't did. But what if you could always be possibly watching what a team will do that will break that stereotype?
Well, the first team to do that for me was it the Red Sox that was down 3-0? Came
No,
back
they
to win.
was down. I want to
2-0?
say 3-1.
3-1, okay.
They was down
3-1
They came
and
back
won
won
3
the
games
motherfucking
in a
thing.
row.
They
And
came
that's
back
the first
and won
time
the
I've
chip.
ever seen
That
somebody
was in-
come back
that was
from
in baseball.
Yeah, on baseball.
That was in baseball.
Yeah, so
The
that
Red
was
Sox came back and they won a
they
chip.
did
at
break
being
that
down
stigma
3-1.
that no team can come back from 3-0, 3-1. They did. They was the
But
only
in
team.
no sport have we ever seen a team come back from 3-0
Never.
until now.
So if it was to happen, I'll be happy to witness history.
Until now.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Jason Tatum, the next face of the NBA.
But ain't the next game in Miami?
I wouldn't give a
Game
fuck
6 is
if
in
that
Miami. It's
motherfucker
over.
was on
It's
the
over with.
moon.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over because they ain't gonna be in Boston.
So they got the only way they can win is in Boston.
That's the only time they won so far was here in Boston. They lost the other 3. They won game 5 in Boston.
They lost the first 2.
In Boston.
Okay.
Then lost game 3.
They lost game 3 in Miami.
And then this one they won
Then
in
they
Boston.
won in Miami. Then they won in Boston. So now they finna go to Miami
and lose.
And win.
Nah.
And they gonna come back home and change history.
Jimmy Buckets ain't gonna have that.
Brown L, I need your help.
Jimmy Buckets ain't gonna
Tell
have
this
that.
boy what's finna happen.
He ain't gonna
Tell
have
this boy
that.
what's finna happen.
Jimmy Buckets is not gonna allow that to happen.
Man, where my bro at, man? He'll tell you, man.
It's over with.
We was sitting around on the motherfucking bunks and talk about this shit all day. You hear me?
But hold on, one thing outside of basketball, football, and sports.
What's that?
There was a 64-year-old man in Kentucky over the weekend, and anybody that's been with a roommate, done lived with some other people, you've been through this, so I understood why he did what he did, but I don't. But anyway, 64-year-old man in Kentucky came home, must have been thinking about a Hot Pocket all day at work or whatever he had going on.
It was on his mind.
He came in, the Hot Pocket was gone. His friend ate it. They got into a fight. He shot him in the ass for trying to run away. Now, I understand why he did it, but I wouldn't have took it that far. I've been pissed off plenty of times something got ate.
No, because the reason why he shot him might not have been because of the Hot Pocket.
Well, that's what sparked it.
The reason why he might have shot him might have been a escalated point.
Of course,
some
that's what led, but
and
that's,
the nigga was
that's
being
what set it off.
disrespectful.
Ah,
The nigga,
my
you
Hot
was being
Pocket!
disrespectful, nigga.
I done stand all I can stand. I can't stand no more.
Yeah, it might have been some more stuff added
I'm sure
up
it
to that.
was. I'm sure it
You know what
was.
I mean? He ain't just
But
shooting
we don't know
because of
nothing
that.
but about the Hot Pocket. You're right. It could have been a lot of other inside facts going. I thought about
know
that
it
too.
was.
But
He
that
probably
Hot
was
Pocket
so
is what set it
disrespectful.
off.
He probably
It could have been a
He
bo-
probably used his deodorant one time or
I'm
two.
sure.
Probably
I'm sure he's
used
been
his
told before,
toothpaste.
you do this again, I'm going to fuck you up.
Hey, he probably came home and in 1738 was gone.
Gone. Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You know, probably had
Nigga,
some.
this is the last motherfucking
The
straw.
Hot Pocket set it off.
Yeah. Nigga, you got to learn today.
Well, that's just a random thought that's been going on.
That's
around.
what it
all
is,
that
man.
Back on the sports. Back on the sports, man.
You know, we talked about some. Man, he wanted that Hot Pocket.
He wanted that Hot Pocket.
That motherfucker had double cheddar in that motherfucker. You hear me?
Man, he wanted that bad.
It was
boy.
the extra flaky kind. Yeah.
Have y'all ever had a Hot Pocket and be eating that motherfucker as soon as you take that first bite, that motherfucking cheese
Burn the shit out of your mouth.
Smack
You
the
gotta
bottom of your
let
lip.
it sit for a second.
God, that shit hurt.
Yes, sir.
I cook my
Yes,
Hot
sir.
Pockets in the air fryer.
Mm.
You hear me? So you gotta let it sit for a second.
That cheese like lava in that bad boy.
In the air fryer. I don't even use that little outer thing. That
Put
they
that
put
crisp
on
on there, huh?
Yeah, the air fryer make that motherfucker so perfect.
Yeah.
You hear me? It's like a real live piece of calzone or something. I ain't lying. Shit. But you gotta let it sit for a second, or you will burn all of your taste buds out of your mouth and all that type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But with that being said, man, I felt like I had the better opinion tonight. You hear me? I had the better opinion.
Well, of course. Then I feel
And-
like I had the better opinion too, since you you had a better opinion, I had a better opinion.
Well,
We're gonna have to start
I
keeping
don't
some.
agree with you on
We're gonna
that.
have to start keeping some points. The people out there watching, y'all gonna have to start keeping marking points whenever somebody say
Well,
something
we
like,
could do that. We could do that.
we're
We could do
marking
that.
a point down. on
Remember
there.
what we told y'all earlier, man. Y'all got 24 hours to show us who or what, matter of fact, what you put ranch on. I hear people put ranch on spaghetti, pizza,
Everything.
burgers,
Everything. They
what
put
else?
ranch on
French
ranch.
fries. Yeah, put ranch on ranch. You hear me? What do y'all put? What is the weirdest thing that y'all put ranch on, man? We got an opinion-hated prize package for whoever has the weirdest ranch add-on to their food.
I got
We
a,
wanna
weird,
know
I
who
got a
that
weird
is.
one for you.
What is it?
I knew one of my homies, she was pregnant, and she put ranch on coconut donuts.
On some what?
On what?
On a donut?
Coconut donuts.
Coconut donuts.
First
Ooh,
of all, coconut donuts.
trash.
Trash. Anything
Trash.
coconut trash.
Well, the only thing I like coconut is German chocolate cake. I do like it on
I
that.
wish a coconut would enter the confines of
That's
my
it. That's the only
motherfucking
thing.
taste buds. You hear
Ooh,
me?
that's that pregnant eating. Was she
And
pregnant?
put ranch on it.
Well, she had to have been pregnant. That baby
Oh,
wanted
Lord. That would have won the prize right there. Send us a picture. Show us what y'all eating. Let us know. We want to know. We got a package for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Fuck with us. We also got the Cash App, Opinion Hated. Fuck with us, man. You know what I mean? We're just trying to make this thing prosper and do the right things. Plus, we got the baddest motherfucking technician in the game, Cal 10, putting all this together, man. One Voice Radio. Y'all know what it is. We at Black Charlie's. This is Opinion Hated. And your opinion
Matters.
may or may not matter.
Only to yourself.
We out of here. Let's go. That's what it is, man. We
Yes,
out
sir.
Here. Let's go.
Appreciate y'all giving us some time. Y'all have a good night.
Cat.
Centric, 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 centric.